by you sharing your name, what program you're studying, and where you're from.
My name is Morgan. I am from beautiful Tampa, Florida, and I am in the Family Nurse Practitioner program.
Wonderful. Well, share with me, Morgan, what inspired you about attending Spring Arbor University online, and what excites you most about your SAU online MSN program?
So I think for the inspiration part, what inspired me most was becoming a mom. I really found the desire to go back to school and accomplish those big life goals that I always had in the back of my heart. And becoming a mom really changed that outlook for me. And so I really wanted to do something on a deeper level. And SAU just made it more attainable for me. Having a new baby, going in this program with a 6-month-old was scary. But I knew that I had the support system set up from both my university and my friends and family to kind of tackle that goal head on. So I think I'm most excited for what's to come.
I love that. So when you started to think about going back to school, how did you find Spring Arbor? How did that become your school of choice?
Well, I was looking for something that wouldn't take me away from my family. I really wanted to attend school, but I also didn't want to not be able to give my 100% full effort at being a mom. And so with a new baby, I was really looking for something that could accommodate those requirements and those needs, and that knew family does come first, and that education, while it's an aspiration, we need to be at home and be present with our families to make all the other stuff happen.
So what are you hoping to accomplish, Morgan, by earning your MSN degree?
Well, definitely getting my license. That's number one. And then from there, I really hope that I find my calling in terms of whether it's pediatric care, whether it's OBGYN, and I can really go out there and help some women and children and really just make a difference in what I love to do.
So looking at your experience so far, can you share with me what that has been like in the year and a little bit over a year in this program?
Absolutely. So the first couple of months we hit the ground running. It felt like a really smooth pace of things. I felt, okay, I've got this 6-month-old baby. I'm getting back into school. This is a little scary. But I had a lot of really good points of contact for help and for support and for navigating that, and it really was a breeze gliding into it. I got into a great routine and a habit that felt comfortable and easy for me, and school kind of just grew as part of me. It didn't ever, hinder me or hold me back. I felt like we were adapting together. So
you mentioned that you felt like you had a lot of support. Can you share with me, what does support look like in our MSN online program? What does that mean to you?
Well, Spring Arbor University is definitely unique in that aspect. I had support from day one. I had Courtney, my admissions person, calling me and giving me tips and information and helping me, find things online that I needed to and fill out forms and just navigating me through the whole admissions process. And then was the waiting game, which really wasn't that bad. I heard pretty quickly what the outcome was, and I was super excited to get started. And it was exciting to have someone else who was at Spring Arbor University who had never met me before, who was also excited for the journey and the experience that I was about to embark on. And so that was really a special moment, knowing okay, I've already got these people who really do want to see me succeed and do well.
It's very, very inspirational to hear that. How has it been, Morgan, balancing work and your coursework and your family? How do you manage and juggle that all?
I don't want to say it's been 100% easy, but I think it's definitely doable. I have made some, minor sacrifices. Maybe I don't go out with my girlfriends as much, or I, plan a little bit better in advance, but it has been so doable to put into my life, especially with a toddler. I mean, started at 6 months old and now he's 18 months old. So we've gone from, crawling to walking and now we're running.
All over campus, I hear.
All over campus. He is with me here, and he's having a great time making everyone run for their money. So, but it's been good. We've just, the minor adaptions we've had to make for our schedules have really been small sacrifices in the big scheme of things. So it's been okay. It's been good.
So looking at the spirituality of this program, how has this program enhanced your spirituality, and was the Christian perspective important to you in choosing a university to attend?
I feel like everything that is on my path in life has to do with God. So for me, this is such an important thing that my university, the people who are educating me and grooming me and training me for this role also believe that, and also know that without him I would not be where I'm at and where I'm going. And so to have that mutual understanding of faith and love and growth for God and the profession of nursing, it just feels like you're kind of home. You know, you have your people, and your people are there to help support you. So it's been really good, and it's definitely been an important aspect for me.
And how is that Christianity woven into your program on a daily basis?
Oh my gosh, the devotionals that they post online are incredible. I love to read all of the little tidbits, and each professor is different, and I love that aspect, that they bring they shine a light on a different area every class I take. So I just feel like there's constant support, constant affirmation of what we're doing and why we're doing it, because that's so important to remember the why. And you know, it's not too much, it's just enough.
So this weekend, you know, we hear a lot about students being so nervous coming to campus because they know what residency is about, right? It's about that head-to-toe assessment and having to pass that. So share with me what that experience has been like, what it was like, I should say, because congratulations, I know that you passed.
Yes.
But how did you prepare for that, and how did you feel that you were prepared for that head-to-toe assessment?
I feel like from day one of the health assessment course that we started, we were already being prepared for it. So the grooming process started right off the bat, and so it wasn't new information. We weren't coming into the unknown. We were preparing, and of course there's always a level of nervousness anytime you're doing something new in front of someone new. But I think that the professors helped make it very accessible to find the information that we needed to be prepared and be good at it, because you can know all of the things on a sheet of paper, and then you can know what you're doing, and there's a difference between those things. And I think they really helped us know what we're doing, not just memorizing for a check off. And so the whole process from start to finish was great, and the support we got beforehand, in between, and after really helped affirm, yes, you are prepared, you are ready to go and touch patients in the clinical setting, and you know, serve as a primary care and learn in that role.
And did you have the opportunity, once you were at campus, to actually practice?
Oh yeah, multiple times. I practice on many victims. Sorry to them. But no, I had plenty of help and support, and tons of people who volunteered themselves, threw themselves at me, here, assess me, and that was just so nice to have that opportunity and that level of support, because it's not always like that everywhere you go. So it really did feel good.
Well, what would you say, Morgan, are your, you know, being here at residency and almost completing residency now with tomorrow being Sunday, what would you say are your top 3 takeaways from this experience?
Gosh, that's hard. I feel like I have so many.
You can have more than 3.
The top 3. All right, I'm gonna make the top 3 the best ones. So, number 1, that God is so good. God has really guided my life. He's brought me to be in this moment, and I love the devotional conversations that we've been having, and what I'm getting from that is that you guys believe in us almost more than we believe in us, which is a very reassuring feeling. So going away from here, you know, being on campus and about to go into the clinical setting, I feel like I have so much more support and so much more energy and so much more enthusiasm to go and do it and do it well. And then number 2, I think that, you know, coming to a campus and like actually visibly seeing the campus and how beautiful and how wonderful all the people are, and it's a really real place. It kind of, when you're online, you're like, all right, I'm going to school online, but you come here and you get community, and that community follows you home. So it really is a beautiful thing to have and know is here. And number 3, that my family loves this place. Now my son's been here, and now I just can't wait to bring him back for graduation and have that moment of like, you know, we did it, we made it, we're here, it's been so incredible, and you know, the journey's just begun. So.
And it truly has just begun. What advice, Morgan, would you have for those prospective students that we're speaking to that are thinking about starting a program, and specifically thinking of starting a program here at Spring Arbor?
That you can do it. You can do it. I know it's scary. I have been in scary. I have been with a crying baby, thinking, oh my gosh, how am I possibly going to go for a master's degree? And I have done it, and I'm still doing it. And the support that I've gotten along the way, you know, being a nursing mom is a huge concern, and I was able to bring my son here to campus with me and have him with me the whole time, take breaks to go nurse him. No other university that I know of does that for their students, and that's just, it's incredible to know that your family is as much loved by your university as you are. You're not just a student, you are a part of the community and the family.
Is there anything else, Morgan, that you can think of that I didn't ask or you'd like to share?
I think I would just like to share that I understand it's a big undertaking to promise yourself into a program of we're going to school, this is it, we're signing up, but the effort that you put in now is so worth it in the long run. And someone in class said something the other day, and it really spoke to me, and it's been resonating with me ever since. She said, God doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. And I think that's just incredible. And I really want to use that and keep that with me as I continue to go through this program.
That's amazing, amazing. Well, I am so excited that I had the opportunity to meet you, spend time with you, have you practice on me as well. That
Thank
was
you
so
for
much
that.
fun to really experience that as well. And I wish you all the best. I know that the remaining of your program, you're going to just shine and do wonderfully. And
Thank you.
you know, as you mentioned before, the next time we'll meet again, we'll be at your graduation.
I know, I'm so excited.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.